Hey guys, welcome to Redneck Off the Range, and it is that time of year again, the New Year, New Me, New Year's resolutions for 2023. I happen to not be that type of person to say New Year, New Me, and go out and get healthy and work out, eat carrots and broccoli and stuff like that. That's just never been me. Not that I have anything against doing any of that stuff, but I just happen to know that a lot of people set these unrealistic goals around this time of year for the next year, and they don't really go through with them. Most of them don't, anyway. So I try to set the bar a little low for myself. Um, but I do have some goals for 2023 that pertain to this channel, and I just did another video on my other channel called Redneck Off, or this is Redneck Off the Range, called Redneck Mini 14. And I didn't really have too many goals over there. Just starting the build the shooting range and get a couple new guns, go shooting more, stuff like that. So not really a whole lot of goals over there. But on this channel, I actually do have quite a few goals, and a lot of them actually have to do with fishing, but not all of them. So one of them is obviously make more videos. I would really like to make more and more videos on this channel and just make this channel a lot bigger than it really is, because it's really small. I do have lots of projects that I would like to complete, hopefully this year, but hopefully if not this year, in the next few years. We just got that tractor last year, well, this year, January 2022. Have only put like 30 hours on it so far, and I have some new attachments and implements that I would like to show off and do reviews on. Haven't gotten around to doing that. I really don't feel like I've used them enough to really give them a good review, and do a 50-hour review of the tractor itself. So we haven't gotten that far yet. And just some videos on the tractor and the projects that I'm doing with the tractor and the implements, stuff like that. So that's quite a few videos right there. I want to use the tractor and my new chainsaw, which I haven't shown on this channel yet. I need to show off my new chainsaw and some of the other tools that I have as well. But so yeah, I have quite a few tools that I could do reviews on and show off the projects that I use these tools for. But with the chainsaw and the tractor, I would like to go out and work on the trails, because I think I have all of my trails marked going around the property of the farm. And I did kind of start to cut one of the trails just with loppers and just kind of clearing the way. And so that started. I mean, there's a lot to go. Lots of trees that either need to be cut down or are already, trees that are already down from storms and stuff over the years that just need to be cleared out. So lots of firewood to burn. And of course with the trails, clearing an area to make a shooting range. That's definitely one thing that I want to do. That way I can go shooting more. But those videos are for the other channel. So, along with those projects, there is, I guess, another project that I would like to do, and that is get some new species, or at least new types of fish in the lake this year. So if you follow this channel, you know that recently, in the summertime, we had a fish holocaust. I dubbed it the Fishpocalypse, when this company that we bought an aeration system from, they came out, they set it up, and I think there's a little bit of confusion as to who actually set it up on this channel, because a lot of people seem to blame us. I don't know why, but maybe I wasn't clear. A professional company, a company that deals with pond management and stocking fish and all that, we bought an aeration system through them. They came out, they set it up, they fired it up once we got the electric finally run to it. They never gave us any paperwork. They never gave us any paperwork. They never really gave us any instruction on how to use it, other than to just, hey, just turn it on and let it run. That was it. And in less than 24 hours, probably 90% of our fish were killed. because of the aeration system and misusing it. But you know, some people say they don't have any problems with doing it the way we did, so I don't really know what the deal is there. Could be because the lake is so old. Could be the location of the different aerators and stuff like that. So anyway, over the fall, the company put in a bunch of fish. They put in a bunch of bluegill, red ear sunfish, hybrid bluegill, and a bunch of fathead minnows. In the fall, they're going to bring us, I think, 75 or 100 each of largemouth bass, black crappie, and channel catfish, because that's, you know, those are all the species that we had. And we're supposed to be getting 8 grass carp as well, because we had a bunch of grass carp die. We didn't even know we had that many, and we really don't feel like we need as many as were in there. But you know, so you know, we lost all these fish, but there are still some fish in there. There's at least 1 grass carp. There's quite a few decent sized crappie. There's some adult sized bluegill. There's quite a few little bitty bass, you know, about this big, and then even some big bass. I just don't know if there's any catfish in there. So one thing I would like to do is I would like to, in the spring, from a different company that actually comes out and does fish days, like, you know, they bring out a truck and you can go and with trash cans and barrels or whatever and get some, you know, buy some fish from them from local stores. So I would like to do that and get some, at the very least, some albino channel catfish, you know, get like 50 of those, just kind of mix them in with the regular ones, and some golden shiners, just as kind of a bait fish. But they could also, you know, golden shiners, they can also get pretty big, catchable. So, you know, if any of them survive and actually get big enough, that's just another species of fish that you can catch in the lake. And I'm not 100% sure, but I think recently they started offering yellow perch for a fish day species. I would have to look. I would have to actually go to the store and see what they have available to purchase. But if they do, I would like to get some yellow perch. I think yellow perch, they're a really pretty fish. I hear they're a really good eating fish. And I don't know, I just like adding species to the lake and, you know, having other species of fish to catch, because just catching bass, bluegill, catfish, it gets kind of boring. And I've seen people do, you know, add all these different species of fish that I would like to add, and they have no problems with, you know, the actual, you know, all the fish, you know, getting stunted or anything like that. I've never seen them have any problems. I know people say that you can have problems, but you know, we've had crappie in our lake for years and years and years, and our crappie get to be, you know, 13 inches. I wouldn't exactly call that stunted, considering, you know, the state average or the state maximum for a crappie is like 14 inches. So I wouldn't really think that, you know, 12, 13 inches is stunted. That's just my opinion. So, you know, getting some new species in the lake, you know, possibly getting some other species. I haven't really decided on that. But anyway, another thing I would like to do is I would like to do some fishing videos. I've done a few already. I would like to go to the farm and try to do some really serious catfishing to see if there are, in fact, any catfish still alive out there. And I have several rods, actually. I've gotten several rods, both as gifts and just rods that I bought for this and for these fishing videos. So, like, I got this orange Zebco Roam with a spinning reel. I got this to do some catfishing at the farm. I think that'd be a nice option. I do have a trout rod, but you know, we don't have a trout out there, so that's another new rod that I got. And I got these 2 little travel rods for Christmas. I got a Zebco Roam, and this is a mag reel. It's something that my girlfriend got on Amazon. Not familiar with it, not sure how good it's going to be, but we're going to try it out anyway, because it was a gift, and that's what I do. Whoops. So I got, several rods to try out and go out and do these videos. I also got this one from my girlfriend's mom for Christmas. This is a Bass Pro Shops King Cat 7-foot catfish rod and reel. So I'm also going to take that to the farm. That's a little bit overkill for the catfish that we had out there, but it'll still catch them. Everything's falling down here, but you can still catch fish with it. I mean, it's not like it's going to hurt anything. But that leads me to another thing, and why I also got several more rods to add to my fishing arsenal, and that's because I would really like to get into fishing a lot more seriously. I mean, I've been fishing all my life, at the farm. I've caught, bluegill, bass, catfish, crappie. So, I've been fishing all my life, but really never got into like any serious fishing, like go out, to the creeks and the other ponds and lakes in the area, or, the spillways or whatever, and actually fish, for wild fish. I really haven't done that until this year. And with that, I would really like to get into it more than I have this year, because I just got started and I'm pretty amateur at it. But I would really like to try to catch at least five new species of fish that I haven't caught before. And that really shouldn't be that hard, because I've only caught like 7 species of freshwater fish. So everything at the farm. So bluegill, largemouth bass, black crappie, channel catfish, grass carp. And then this past year I went and I caught several green sunfish and long-ear sunfish. So that's 7 species of freshwater fish, compared to, I don't know, like 200 species of fish that are in Missouri. I think that's what I read on the Missouri Department of Conservation website. And of course, a lot of these are like, minnows and shiners and darters, whatever else, little bitty fish that I'm not going to catch. But we do have quite a few species of fish in Missouri. So, I mean, we have everything that I said. This is both native and non-native, so a lot of invasive species as well, like carp. I think there's even some snakehead in Missouri. I'm not 100% sure on that. But, different species of catfish, like, blues and flatheads, bullheads, freshwater drum, different species of gar, different species of carp, which are invasive, buffalo, different species of sunfish, like warmouth and red ear. I haven't caught any red ear yet. I can catch out of the farm, though. And there's just a lot of, walleye, sauger. I mean, there's just a lot of different species of fish that I can catch here, and so I feel like it shouldn't be too hard to catch only 5. I mean, well, I don't want to only catch 5. I'm not going to just stop at 5, but, if I could catch, like, a freshwater drum, a bullhead, a buffalo, different species of carp, and a gar, I'd be really, really happy with that. I don't know, I just think it'd be really fun, and to just, go through and start catching all these different species of fish and, just adding them to the memories that I make. And I'm going to go out and do this with my buddy Elliot. He also likes to fish. He's not very good at it. No offense, bro. I mean, I think you know. But we're going to get better. We're going to try different things, different techniques, different lures and baits. I mean, I've been getting several different lures, like this little flicker shad here. I don't know. The light might not show it very well, but this little flicker shad. I'm going to get several more of these, different colors, different sizes. So, just different lures, different baits, different techniques, and just see what all we catch, and hopefully we can catch at least 5 new species of fish. And maybe next year, or 2024, I'll go for 5 more species of fish, and we'll just see where this fishing adventure leads us. So, anyway, those are my goals for 2023. I think they're fairly realistic. We're going to see where 2023 leads us, though. So, anyway, subscribe to my channel, and until next time, be safe.